Welcome to Daydream Garage. You ever question your life choices? I have been. So there's the hood, trunk, sides, more sides. Goodness gracious. What am I doing? Oh, what's this? More car parts taking up the house. Yeah. Speaking of changes, and speaking of headaches, meet my Eleanor. This is my 2011 135i that we are going to make pretty incredible. So, believe it or not, I bought this 2 years ago, and it has not left town. Well, it left town once since then, and it's been broken since. So I got it home from a dealership. I got it for a good deal, and that good deal ended up not being such a great deal. The next day, the dash, all the sensors, all the systems start crashing. So it took a month to fix. MasterTech, BMW MasterTech, whatever that is, took them a month, gave me back the keys and said, can't figure it out. But we do have a BMW guru here in town, and he, after a couple weeks, figured it out. So we got that situated. So then I hit a pothole the size of a swimming pool. Don't know how I missed it, or didn't miss it. So that cratered the rim. It's hard to see. There we go. Yeah, so I'm not taking that out of town. And that did something to the struts. And so it's been limped around town here and there. The wife takes it to work once in a while. Then the sunroof broke. So it's just one thing after another. And I'm not even taking any responsibility. This was Larry Chen's fault. The famous photographer. Yeah, he put up a video of Alex Bernstein's 2009, I think it was, 135i. That thing was a masterpiece. If you look up Larry Chen BMW. And it was amazing, and I fell in love. It had a motorsport theme. There's another video on it, on Heel and Toe. If you go to Heel and Toe, look up 135. This is before he got all motorsport on it. But Alex did just an amazing job on it. So that video showed, and I just went bonkers. I came from the Volkswagen scene, Mark II specifically, and so BMWs are new to me. So I went to town, and I just started doing all my homework, and figured out I wanted a N55. I know there's no forged internals and whatnot, but twin turbos sounds like twice the problems on a BMW. So went with one, and yeah. So since then, had an oil leak, had that fixed, and we're gonna do some amazing stuff to it. So the parts are of them. So the headlights are out to Bay Optics. I don't know if you're familiar with Bay Optics, but they are amazing. And I went on their website, and I just kept clicking all the buttons. They're like, we could do this. Oh, okay, sure. So wanted to go wide front fenders on it, but then I found out you can put 255s on the front of these, unless you go to a forum, then they'll tell you can't. But Alex did it, so if Alex says it can be done, I'm going to do it. So we're going to be doing some polling on those. Tuesday she goes in the body shop, and we got the traditional Saban hood, CSL trunk, carbon fiber. The one thing that's bothering me is the side skirts, and I don't like the little bend here. It's not very masculine. It would have been great if they did a blade, like the E90. That would have been great. But I think on the 1M they did. So we're going to fix that. I went with like a Rieger type. So I have to draw my attention away from that because otherwise it's going to bug me, and I don't want to be bugged by my car. Just this specifically right here. Just the way it's like a Happy Meal. I don't like that line, and I'm not going to go to some shop and have a custom side made. So Rieger it is. That, and I have a decal that I might put just to draw the attention away from there. So I tend to always go with the motorsport theme. It's what I enjoy. So new rear diffuser. I'm thinking about going body color on that. Let me know what your thoughts are. Again, it goes in Tuesday. New badges. And then mechanically, I had a choice. It was going to be $1,100 to fix the sunroof, or I could get a carbon fiber roof. But if you go in the U.S., it's like $2,000, something like that. So I found one, a manufacturer in England, and it's like $800, and it only costs like $290 to get it over here. So that's on order. Should be shipping next week, I think. And that's the body parts that are happening. So we got the Bay Optics headlights, we got the updated taillights, and then mechanically, the goal is to create a great canyon car. This is not going to be a race car, so I'm not following Alex in that. But yeah, I just want a enjoyable daily driver. My past builds have had solid motor mounts, that kind of thing. That's what I enjoy, but I have not fallen in love with this car yet. I have not had time to fall in love with this car. This car's a pain in the ass. So, but I know all the problems it has. The brakes, yeah, they're 6-piston, but they don't hold up. The hood likes to fly up if you get it on a track. All the nuances, but I've tried to listen and to take away all the things that can happen. So anyway, so I don't want to ruin the car for my wife, who enjoys driving it probably more than I do at this point. I hope to enjoy it, but I just need more to be me. So we're going black PowerFlex bushings everywhere except for diff, based on readings, and I love research. I love doing homework on things that I'm interested in, and it was 50-50 whether or not the diff caused too much NVH. So why take the chance? And I'm not making this a 600 horsepower car or anything like that. I live in California, so I've fought the law in the past, and that's not something I'm looking to do. So it's going to be all about handling. I didn't go coilovers just because getting into the trunk and adjusting the rear coilovers is going to be just a nuisance. And yeah, you can go with the cartridge or the 2-way, 3-ways, but we are in a bit of a budget, and this is costing a pretty good penny. And then the wheels I'm very excited about. They're being custom made right now by Rotiform. I don't see a lot of people running Rotiform, at least in California. I see it on the internet sometimes, mainly across the pond, but I'm a Rotiform fanboy. I also had a custom set made for my other project over there. Hi. Both are going to the paint shop Tuesday. And yeah, I'm a big fan of Rotiform. I just think they're the best wheels out there. I get it. To be a player in the BMW scene, you got to have E88s and pole position seats, but they look great. But one of my things is I try and do what's not out there, and I can't stand having what other people have. So although it does look great, you go to a Cars and Coffee or a car show, and E88s are everywhere on everything. So I'd be so bummed if I pulled up and someone had the same set of wheels as me, and yeah, it would just be depressing. That's just me. It's my hang up. So I'm not saying they look bad. It's the same thing with Volkswagen. It's you look at all the European shows, and all of them are still running old school BBS, and they can't move on. And I'm just, it's just depressing just to see all those cars just on the same race. But you know, everyone should do what they like, so they don't have to meet my area. So you do you. Anyway, that's about it. I'll see you on the next one. Again, Paint Shop Tuesday. Let me know if I should do the rear diffuser in a different color. I was going to do it in white. And I am painting carbon fiber. Leave that below. I'm interested, actually. So I've done builds in the past with Volkswagens. It was in Eurotuner magazine. Had one of my heroes, Brad Berdo, do an article on me in VW Vortex on another build. And I've been very fortunate in that way. But let me know, is carbon fiber still a thing? I've been out of the car show for a while, the car scene. When someone leaves a fender unpainted and leaves it carbon fiber, are you like, ooh? But I intend to paint the carbon fiber. I don't want to see carbon fiber. I'll know it's there. So anyway, well, paint on Tuesday. Another project over there at the same time. So we're going to be doing two projects at once. I'm sure everything's going to go swimmingly and there'll be no hiccups whatsoever. And thanks for joining me. We'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.